Hi, my name is Tarima, but people call me T because it's a lot easier. I work for the Platinum Group Realtors right here in Colorado Springs. I know what you're probably thinking. Why on earth is this woman making me watch a presentation online versus meeting me in person? The answer is, I value your time. I understand that our schedules will probably conflict on occasion, and I wanted to make sure this was on your time, not necessarily on mine. So these days, the world is all about online. Most people actually trust the internet more than they trust the person next to them. I mean, if you think about it, in your family, if you say something, immediately the person's gonna Google it to prove you wrong. So our goal is actually simple. We want to perfect our online marketing technique for your house to make sure that it actually sells for the most amount of money, least amount of time, and we're gonna be any other real estate agent here in Colorado Springs. And so far, we've been extremely successful at doing that. If you've seen all that you need to see, please feel free to call or text me at 719-761-0400. Or you can always shoot me an email at tarima@buywitht.com. So if you'd like to see how I would market your property in a more effective way, stay tuned. I will give you the step-by-step details of what my team and I will do for you. So once we decide that this is the time for you to go on the market, the best situation is for us to sit down and have a conversation and to realize that everything is about technology. So there are no secrets. So whenever we hit the market, buyers know exactly when you bought the house, what kind of loan you've done, and how much you paid for it. Buyers will virtually look through your home 8 to 12 times before they actually walk through it. And when they do walk through it, it's literally just giving them a verification of their expectation of what they saw online. So in that regard, we do a lot of prepping way before we hit the market. We pay for a professional stager to come through your home, stage it the way it should be, and then we also have a professional photographer that comes in, shoots your photos, because if your photos don't look good online, the buyers will eliminate it and not select it. Okay, now that we hit the market and we accepted a contract, we're clear on the terms of the transaction, we're gonna do our first step, which is gonna be the buyers are gonna get your home inspected. So we're gonna have to leave the house for a couple of hours for them to inspect the necessary items that they would like to. We will then receive the inspection objection, and then you and I will actually discuss what we agree to and what we don't agree to. So I don't want the inspection objection to scare you because I have a guy for everything. I have electricians, I have plumbers, I have painters, and I know how to negotiate through the process to make sure those items get taken care of. So the next step is going to be the appraisal. This is when the buyer and the lender actually come together and make sure that our contract price is equal to the value of the home. So every time I meet the appraiser out there to give them an exact idea of what the value is of your home to justify the contract price. We don't just let any appraiser just go out there and wing it and guess that it's the number that we need. Okay, so now we're on the final stretch. And I want you to understand that the timeline can kind of change because we can have lender issues, appraisal issues, but ultimately everybody is moving towards going to the closing table. And throughout that process, I want you to know that we will communicate everything with you. You'll be clear on exactly what's happening, when it's happening, and why it's happening. So we are with you to the day of closing. And to be honest with you, we typically contact our clients well after closing because stuff comes up and you could have something happen and we always end up taking care of it. So I want to thank you for watching this presentation. I know that I've given you an immense amount of information, but ultimately communication is the key. And I will guarantee that you'll be communicated through every step of the way. So we understand this is one of the most stressful times of your life. And ultimately, we want you to enjoy the process and not feel like you're stuck with us. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We definitely want to make sure that you feel comfortable about the process and that we can move forward. I want to thank you for taking your time to listen to this presentation, and I look forward to selling your house for you.